How is it that two people in the same situation can have vastly different results? Some of you may be inclined to say that it's to do with the past experience. While you're not wrong, is that really all there is to it? Because sometimes someone who's more experienced than someone else can still perform worse. Think about it this way. If you put two people in the same situation and one experiments a little bit more, they're not afraid to make those mistakes. They're not afraid to fail. They're going to get more learning from it compared to someone else who just relies off their prior experience. Whilst in some cases, that prior experience is what made them aware of what mistakes to avoid. And more often than not, that just makes them complacent. Education system, for example. A degree may teach you that you need to do things in a certain way, but if you ask someone, why? Why do I need to write this equation in this way? Why do I need to set up this system in this way? Most people will be stumped. They don't know why. They've not made the actual mistakes that's led to these insights. Recently, I've been studying quantum with my friend in preparation for an exam, and I realized that everything that the lecture taught us, I didn't know why. Why is it that the equation for energy is derived in that way? Why is it that the Schrodinger equation works in this way? So I gave it a go myself, purely from memory. It's scary, yes, and I did mess up. I made many mistakes. I got a completely different equation to what I needed. But this made me realize that there are assumptions behind every single equation. There are reasons for each and every variable in that equation. And when you go through that process yourself, when you make those 5 to 6 mistakes that you're bound to make, that helps you develop that intuition quickly. That helps you understand that this is why they're doing it in this certain way. This is why they have a sine component, or this is why they have a cosine. Just asking these questions and searching on Google, a quick search can save you hours of scrolling through your textbook. And it really helps you because it's what you're interested in knowing. Just give it a go yourself in any subject. Economics, maths, physics, chemistry, it works. If you're doing chemistry, perhaps it's a reaction. You're not sure why it's dehydration, why it's oxidization. Just give it a go. Think to yourself, what's the logic behind it? Perhaps it's to do with the protons, the neutrons. Whatever it is, just try it out. Make those 5 mistakes. Doesn't matter. And you'll be surprised with how far you go from it. This is also hypercorrective. Hypercorrection meaning that you hypothesize something and you test it quickly. You correct yourself very fast. This is really complicated cognitively. I don't know the specifics. However, one of my good friends, a learning coach from I Can Study, told me a bit more about why we have to do this sort of process. It's seemingly simple, but inside we're making the right connections at the right times. When we go in blind, seemingly, with our own hypotheses, we can test it and we can see that this is why things are the way they are. And this is a powerful mindset to adopt. And I hope you can adopt it too. Thank you for your time. If you've enjoyed, consider subscribing and let me know how I did in this video and what you'd like to hear next.